Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show coming up on 934 I am Tonix.
Atta baby toe.
That's Bubblegum Pino. He's a Canadian sensation. He's a bearded wonder.
G'day, daddy.
Bruce, how are ya?
What's going on?
How are ya? How are ya? How are ya?
Who are ya?
Who are ya?
You still haven't watched it, so you don't even know the fuck we're talking about.
No clue.
The hooligans.
Green Street.
Green Street.
I live it. I don't need to watch it.
Your respect for European football goes up 100 times.
I still can't
100x.
believe
I
they.
already have respect.
What
No,
about?
but you don't have enough.
What about they can't believe they got rid of our hidden spot for what footy matches.
Oh man, that was
What
devastating.
happened?
But they leveled the building.
No, so it
I
was
don't know. I only went once with Bruce, but it was phenomenal.
it was a soccer
I got
bar deli and a restaurant slash I think maybe like THC CBD restaurant. Your mic is not on.
What's the place called?
It was called Churchetti's. It was a soccer bar. Went in expecting, soccer bar. They still had the same food, so it wasn't a total loss, but all the scarves,
Oh, no.
stuff.
Oh, the scars were down.
Everything
I thought there
was
just
gone.
wasn't soccer on.
No, everything was gone. They still had soccer on because people were coming in their soccer jerseys to watch the games. It was like their first weekend open as not a soccer bar. I think it was a devastating.
There's a
I'll
good
never,
place.
Is
I'll
it
never
now,
forget
though?
that lad in his Roma tarp.
There's a good place.
Yeah.
There's a good place by our house.
Really?
Have you ever,
Good to know.
or not Bruce, sorry, Gumpy, have you ever been to Chatham Tap?
No.
That's a Tottenham bar.
Ooh,
Um,
suppose.
It's a little,
and
it's a little divier.
yeah, it's a dive bar. It has great wings. And then there's there's a place in Broad Ripple that I actually
That's
go
the-
to.
that's
That's a
the
Liverpool,
The Broad Ripple one I have heard of. I haven't
Liverpool
made it
bar. It's
there.
funny as shit.
There it is.
There you have it.
There it is.
What
Love
we
a
do
good-
last night, boys? Teaser came home in the MAC. A bit of a sweat in both games there.
Akron covered 14.
Yeah,
good,
they
did.
good covered zips. Hard
Um,
fought.
Our Bobcats covered.
Yeah.
But NBA, fucking
Pacers fucked us.
Tyrese
Yeah.
fucked us.
Thanks a lot, Tyrese.
The Pistons really fucked us.
Dude, fuck them. That's actually bullshit.
That
Like,
is
you're in the
actually
NBA,
bullshit.
you fucking miss 2 free throws to fucking lose a fucking game, or I guess to go to fucking overtime,
And
not
then
win a
knocked
game.
over, yeah.
Yeah, you fuck. Oh my god, I'm so mad. That was also my mic. What the fuck?
That
Yeah.
Mike's been having a good run though. This hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah, this is the worst.
Might have
Yeah.
been your fucking Beethoven quote
Here.
that killed it
I
yesterday.
fixed the TV.
You did. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was fucking shocking.
Turns out I just had it plugged into the wrong thing.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen.
Today,
Ooh.
this program
Yeah.
picks Thursday.
Yeah.
Your mic's just not working. So, the fuck, man. Picks Thursday. We will pick all the NFL games, our college football picks, NBA, NHL, footy's on international break,
Yes, sir.
and so on and so forth. We start tonight. Eagles -4,
Yeah.
3.5 in some spots. Hosting the Commanders. Over under 48.5, 49.5, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
How do we feel, boys?
Give me the Manders +4.
Oh!
Yep.
I'm confident. I'm taking the Commanders. I kind of want to take a money line, but I'm going to take the 4 points because it's 4 points, and that's a lot in a football game.
Gotta take
go.
Gotta take the 4 points because it's the 4 points.
It is. Well said. Well said.
I do lean that way full
I just,
game.
you know what I mean? I just don't know. I don't know if the Eagles have figured it out or if they've just been playing shit defenses.
Combination.
That's my question.
Well, really, has the defense figured it out, or have they been playing
Yeah.
shit offenses? I do fancy their defense over the Commanders' defense. Bond is a dog. That front seven of rotating, young Georgia guys. They should be able to get after Jaden a little, in my opinion. Right now, all I have Eagles first half -2.5. You might say, hey Bruce,
They don't score in the first quarter.
they don't score in the first quarter. They have such an edge, in my opinion, in rush defense and rush offense that they should be able to show up. The Commanders are off an emotional loss,
Sure.
following, not a non-emotional run of games before that with a Hail Mary. So I think they could be a bit out of gas on the short week. Saquon right down their throat. Halftime, maybe I'm in on Commanders plus 7.5, plus 10.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to middle the thing as we go. To be completely honest with you.
Okay. Respect.
I do like the Eagles. I'm gonna lay the 3.5 with the Eagles. It's too juicy to buy it to 2.5. I would have, but
Yeah. What is it? Minus 185.
it was like 170, 75 something. I didn't feel right doing it, so I'll just lay the 3.5 with the Eagles. I just think their weapons are fucking nasty.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
It's
Batman, skinny Batman, Dallas Goedert, Saquon. Tough to beat.
My lot is back.
Malata's back.
They got their bookends back.
Commanders are dinged up off, it ain't the 49ers flu, but
Correct.
it's a short week after a tough game against the best pass rush that they've played in their careers together.
Who is buddy that they got from the Commanders for like?
Jahan Dotson.
Yes. Is he? What is he to score a touchdown?
Plus
I kinda like
900
that.
this morning, Connor said. I don't know if it's still there.
I will not be taking that.
Sirianni becomes king prick of
I know
the
he
East.
does, but he's only had 2 catches since joining the Eagles.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not a lot.
No,
That's pretty
yeah,
good.
that's why
What
it's
the-
like
what's he do? Is he just playing fucking gunner? Like,
It might be a little more than 2. It's 2 in the last 2 games.
that would be Nick Sirianni trying to play like mental warfare and getting him the first touchdown.
I agree, 100%.
But I don't think
are you gonna
anybody
do that
really cares.
Division game you need to win.
And
He's
does
plus
anybody care that much
750,
about
Jahan
no offense.
Dotson.
Yeah,
I tell you, I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know.
I don't know how much he cares. He might hate the Commanders.
Maybe
Probably.
he might, but yeah. We move along.
We do.
1:00 Sunday.
Oh my God, it's Picks Thursday.
This fucking guy.
Damn it.
just run through it. Fucking.
This fucking guy. Ravens are at the Steelers. Steelers are 3-point home dogs. The trends basically say if you're a dog in this matchup of 3 or more, you're gonna cover.
Mm-hmm.
I will stay away. Obviously.
3.5 at the green. Give me the Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to take the Steelers. It just screams trap line. A lot of money was on the Steelers. I got scared away. It's a banger of a game though.
This is what Tomlin does. You have to lean the Steelers or pass, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's AFC North, whatever. It's just the dog usually.
dog normally.
Yeah, it's always fucking 2 points or less. If it's more than 2 points, then you just take the dog and
Yep.
fucking put your seatbelt
Yep.
on.
And I know, like, you might think, like, hey, AFC North, kind of the game of the window. You got to bet it. No, you don't. It's going to be awesome if you bet it or not. It's a great
Agreed.
football game.
Agreed.
Well, some people will tell you this game doesn't matter. You know?
I'm just pissed in-season Hard Knocks doesn't start Tuesday.
Wait, who the fuck thinks this game doesn't matter?
Cannot wait.
No.
There,
it's not.
Whatever.
There was
yeah.
somebody on national television who said that.
Who
this morning.
cares? When does that start?
I think not till December.
Ah, man.
Darnell Mooney's hurt? Achilles?
No.
Vikings are at the Titans. Vikings 5.5 or 6-point favorites going into Nashville. I was gonna take the under, but I came off of it, so nothing for me.
I'm out.
Give me the Vikings. I'm adding it. I like it.
Okay.
I love the Titans, to be
Okay.
completely honest. The
Bill?
Vikings. What?
Bill Levis?
Bill Levis, yes. I don't think that the Titans are worse than, say, the Panthers,
No.
the Giants, maybe the Raiders.
No, Titans defense shows up.
Yeah, I think that they're in the
They're good
tier.
first half.
I think they're in the tier
They are good
above the
first
bottom tier. So then to justify a touchdown line, the Vikings would have to be in the top tier, which they haven't been playing to.
They always
Sam
pull-
There's also Sam Darnold could be turning into a pumpkin.
Good.
Yeah,
They always seem to hold on in the first half until the defense is just like, Jesus Christ, can we get a first down?
yeah,
And
yeah, legit. They're just huffing and puffing.
Browns are at the Saints. I'm gonna take the Saints money or Saints. I can get them at +1. I'm gonna take the Saints +1 here.
Give me Saints money line. I'm fucking riding it. I don't know.
I'm gonna take ride the Riz.
Yeah, I'm riding the Rizzy train. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Oh,
Saints just feels right.
I am all over the fucking Browns here. I think the interim coach game, yes, I didn't bet that last week. That fucked up gambling God's rules. But the second game of an interim coach, usually they get their ass kicked. So,
I tell you what, the concern for me with the Browns would be
the whole team.
no, Jameis threw about 10 balls that could have been intercepted last game.
Holy
So-
crap.
And he's playing against a defense who knows him very well.
I mean, like he hasn't been on that team. Oh no, I guess just last year.
Had he
But
had LASIK?
8 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that in. Yeah.
So he had a bad game last game. Now he's gonna have a fucking great game.
All right,
This
give
is
me-
exactly how this works.
That's how James is.
I love. Give me the Saints. I love the Saints.
I was the conductor of the Rizzy Express last week.
You were.
Now he's hopping off.
This is the revenge of the
Right.
turd. The Browns come into the Superdome.
They are off a bye.
And they are the revenge of the turd. The Saints defense gave up 500 yards last game.
That's pretty good, actually.
Young Waku missed 3 field goals to lose.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I like him.
Okay.
And so does Arthur Blank, but
Yeah.
I'm on the Browns.
He's a great kicker. Lions are 14-point favorites
Jesus
hosting the
Christ.
Jags.
You getting down on that?
Is
No.
anybody playing this game?
I got him in.
I thought about taking the Jags.
I got a money line parlay with Niners, Lions, Packers.
Do you know the Jags would be 7-3 if they just won their one-score games? Now that's a lot of teams. Sure.
Yeah. The
Dolphins still be 3-6.
Like,
I
why?
like that.
Yeah.
I love that. We're fucking.
Giants would be
We are
6 and-
who we are.
Giants would be 6-4. And then guess what? If the year we won the playoff game, year 1 of Dave's and Shane's rebuild that turned into not a rebuild because we won a playoff game.
If you would have lost them.
Yeah, if we would have lost that year, maybe we'd be fine now. But that year, I think if we would have lost them all, we would have been like 2-10.
Are you taking the Jags?
No, I think on Monday I said I would jag off, but Mac Jones, man, like you just
I
watch,
forgot it's.
you watch those interceptions, and it's just like
Oh, I forgot Mac was.
I did.
Branch,
Dude, he's funny as fuck.
Branch,
to watch.
Carlton Davis, and Kirby Joseph might pick him off 8
You're right.
times.
You're 100% right. Packers are at the Bears, 5.5 or 5. There's 5s out there. Boy, is this the fucking most
It's too chalky. I
Most
can't do it. I
chalk
can't pull the
Joe
trigger.
side of all time, but I'll do it. I'll lay with the Packers
I'm out.
off a bye.
I'm fucking out. I can't.
Give me the Packers -5.
Oh wow. I'm taking the Bears. Fuck it. Let's go. Hopefully they can just kind of turn it around and do something. It's in Chicago. It's a big game. Just don't lose by too fucking much. It's 5.5 points.
Yeah. I mean, don't go up to the window and bet your mortgage on the Packers -5, even if it seems like the most obvious thing ever. But it's the only side I'm looking to back. Is there a fired coordinator bump? I don't think so.
No,
Not when the
wait.
guy was fucking the worst fucking coordinator of all time on the Panthers.
Honestly, I don't
Never-
think firing a coordinator has ever fucking gone right.
The
It's never been like, oh shit, wow, they
at
fucking did it.
one of the after Canada was fired last year. I think they got 400 yards that game after.
Oh yeah.
True. But Tomlin's that's almost like a college program
Yes.
in the continuity.
Raiders are at the Finns.
Ooh.
7 is there. Raiders off a bye. Finns off a big
Ooh.
Monday night.
Norv
victory.
Turner, first game for the Raiders.
Norv.
Is he calling the plays or he's just assistant?
I think his son is.
Scott.
Yeah.
See, this one worries me, but I'm going to do it anyways. Give me the Finns -7.
Ooh, good luck out there.
I will. Anybody
I'm-
else?
I'm
No one.
staying away.
No.
I'm taking the Raiders +7.5. I'll just die with the ship. It's fine.
Why? You don't have to.
I mean,
It's his father,
Yeah, but you.
might as well.
family. He's fucking Dom Toretto.
Yeah, true.
Family.
It's a
Family.
spooky under there with the Miami offense starting to get better, obviously with Tua back, but I do like the under.
Okay. Rams are at the Pats, 4.5 or 5. I actually like the Pats at home. Give me the +5 Pats at home.
I'll join you. Pats is a dog. Got to do it.
Great. They're just so much better on offense.
I just like, yeah, they're just, and their defense is actually good. So it's like, I don't know. Anthony Weaver kind of had McVay in hell, but I didn't like what I saw from the Rams in general on Monday night, short week. I think Pats are doing all right now.
Okay.
They made some just devastating mistakes. Obviously, they're setting protection on 3rd down, but that Williams fumble was brutal, and then I'm sure there are a few more that I'm forgetting about. I expect them to kind of clean that up. I'm out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lay it, but I'm out. I do love our sweet Jake.
Because of Lombo, I'm taking the Rams -4.5.
Okay. Colts +4, +3.5 at the Jets. I will stay away.
Yep. Tell you what, there is
Thanks.
not a game on this board that I would rather bet less than this one. I'm out.
Okay.
You know what? Give me Anthony Richardson and the
yeah.
fucking Colts. Yep, let's
And the
go. I'm
funky
back.
bunch.
Plus the 4. I think New York stinks. Their defense has played awful. Their offensive line is dog shit. And I think the Colts can just kind of fuck around and maybe score enough points to win this game.
Okay.
Man, I was checking the weather. It is going to be sunny, cold, a little, maybe, no.
It's sunny.
Sunny. It's not even going to be cold. It would have been awesome if it was just pouring rain at this ball game.
How many missed field goals are we going to have at this game is my question, because Matt Gay can't hit them.
Matt Gay is not going to make any.
Okay.
I maybe 3 missed field goals would be my bet for this game. Yeah, that's what I got on this one.
Falcons are at the Broncos. 2.5 is the line. I had Broncos money line written down. I backed off of it, so nothing for me, but I would lean Broncos.
I love the Falcons. I think they bounce back. I think that was an unfortunate loss against the Saints, and I'm still just I'm not that high on the Broncos just yet. I know they played the Chiefs tough, but I think the Falcons go in there and get a win.
Okay.
I think that's a pew over.
Okay.
Respect.
Niners 6.5 hosting the Seahawks. Seahawks off of a bye. Niners have had the Seahawks number, and I'll continue with it. I will take the Niners minus 6.5.
Nothing for me here.
Okay.
Just in a money line parlay.
Bit of a do we love our new McDonald game?
Or what?
If they love Mike McDonald.
Why did they like? I love it because the Dolphins got him, but why did they get rid of Dodson?
They're just figuring out which guys fit and don't.
I'm very confused because he brought him in because he was on the Bills last year, right?
Yeah.
So like McDonald signed it.
Yeah, they did that to multiple people.
I mean, we cut our captain as well. So
Okay. Yeah. Well.
if you're a team out there,
What?
if you're a team, well, David Long got benched 2 weeks ago. He was bad all year, but he was very good last year. That's why he was our captain. If you're a team out there who needs a linebacker, don't hesitate on picking up David Long because he can play. I don't know what happened this year, but I wish him nothing but the best.
He had some bad run stop reps.
Terrible, dude. And it's weird because he was so good last year, man.
Yeah.
So good.
You can't be getting gashed for like 65-yard house calls and not look at your middle linebacker.
The Cardinals tape was
very
alarming.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Game of the weekend: Chiefs, Bills. Bills minus 2.5, minus 2, some places at home. Fun fact: Bills 3-0 against the Chiefs in the regular season in the last 6 games. 0-3 against the Chiefs in the postseason. I will stay away.
Give me the Chiefs plus 2.5. Mahomes is a dog, and
He's never lost.
Also, and like the Dolphins were right there with the Bills. It ended up in a blowout, but the Colts were up 13-10 on the Bills with Flacco throwing 2 terrible interceptions. Say what you want about how the Chiefs have looked. The Bills have not looked the best last couple of weeks. I think Chiefs get it done here.
I agree. I mean, you can't fade Mahomes as a dog. I think that they get the win here. Josh, I believe Josh is dealing with some sort of throwing hand thing. Matt Milano back at practice, probably not going to play.
That is huge.
But he's back at practice. Chiefs win this one, but down the line.
Oh
wow!
You're gonna switch it this year.
But down the line, I think
the course changes.
I think the course changes because the Bills were winning the regular season one last year, I believe, and then lose the playoff one.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm taking the Chiefs. Mahomes has won me so much money. Every time he's been a dog, I've bet on him, and I'm definitely not going to break that trend.
Stop losing it all on other teams.
Yeah, dude, I gotta take the Raiders.
Respect.
Now the Raiders are definitely gonna cover. Now that I said that.
Yep.
Let's go.
Bengals, Chargers, 1.5 Chargers at home are your favorites. Nothing for me.
Give me the Bengals. I think the Bengals get it done here.
Okay.
I like the Chargers. I like Harbaugh. I like that offensive line. I like Herbert. I think they get a win out there. I don't like Cincinnati. I don't like Joe Burrow.
Okay.
I like the cut of his jib.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay.
Good to know.
Thought he was hype.
He only threw for a billion yards.
Bit of a cut of his jib.
What happened? I thought he was hype.
Yeah, Jamar Chase is.
It's true.
Burrow's not hype anymore?
I don't think he ever really was.
Oh, I remember there was a hype. There was a hype boy bet at one point with Joe Burrow in it. Had to be.
Probably Jamar Chase. I'm a big Jamar Chase guy.
Yeah.
I love Joe Burrow, so let it be known that this is a backroom divided.
Okay.
Respect.
Backroom divided. And that's it for Sunday.
Yep.
Let's say we go to college football.
Tell you what, I got some I got some gross bets this week.
I like that.
It was an ugly
Bro,
board.
this
I was sitting there with like 3 bets, and I was like, I got to do better than this, and I just found some gross ones.
I'm laying 13 plus in 3 games.
Good.
I'm the complete opposite.
I have one bet because did I forget that we do picks on Thursdays now? Maybe, but I only
we
have
might be
one
able to
bet.
talk you into some. I had
Maybe.
13 and I cut it down to 8, I believe. Tonight, nothing for me. ECU at Tulsa. I leaned ECU, but it was just too much.
Yeah, I'm out. Nothing.
Okay. Friday night.
Ooh.
Friday night. I do have a play here. Yeah, just one play here. Colorado State at 8 p.m. on CBS Sports Network. I will lay the 9.5 against Wyoming, who
Wow.
I have gone against a few times this year.
I fancied Washington on the money line. They're -4 now. I don't love that. UCLA's been playing pretty decent.
I had, if we're just looking for action, not actual picks, I had Washington written down -4, and I had Houston +1.5.
Oh.
I will not be taking either of them.
I'm getting down on Arizona money line. Yep, 10:15 Friday night. Sign me up.
Okay. Let's go
I
to.
like the way the meeps look on Friday.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you?
I was. That did kind of catch my eyes.
Yeah, that's a tasty
Bit of a
treat.
bounce back spot for North Texas. You know what the over-under on that game is? 72.5.
72.5. You know why I don't like North Texas? Because when you get stymied 3-14 against Army, and then you go
No, it
to
was
a
Navy.
game.
Or was it Army? No, it was Army, yeah.
Yeah, and then you go into a game where the total's 72.5 and you have to win 56-48. It might feel a little foreign while you're climbing up there.
I got
It
you.
might
Makes sense.
feel like that.
Shocker. Ohio State's at noon at Northwestern. I'm going to lay the 28.
28.
Yep.
Holy fuck!
Now,
Christ.
should I have looked at the first half number?
Christ on a cracker.
Probably, because is there a chance that, hey, Ryan Day pulls the boys in the third quarter and says, hey, we got IU next week?
Yes.
Yes, there's an absolute situation where that could happen. What is the first half number? First half. There it is. 16.5. No, I don't like that. I'll just do the full game, 28.
All right. First one for me. Give me Arkansas +13.5.
Ooh, wow.
Yep. Home game. I like Arkansas at home. They fight.
I
Okay.
think you get 14 some places.
I'm seeing a little lower on the green.
Yeah, I am also seeing a little lower as well.
It's going the other direction.
ESPN lagging behind
I'm
per usual.
taking Gumpy. I'm going against you. I'm taking Texas minus the 13.5. I think they have to get a statement win here.
I don't have anything until 3:30.
I got 3 more nooners.
Okay.
Utah +11.5
Okay.
at Colorado.
I worry about them getting up off the mat.
Yeah.
Why are they at noon?
No,
Good question.
I respect it though. Pitt +11.5 at home versus Clemson.
They're at noon because that's the big noon kickoff game, so they're making Colorado play at 10 a.m. local.
Yeah, what the
Respect.
Yeah,
fuck?
and
like
oh-
it's Utah. Like I don't know.
And Ohio State Northwestern, did you say while you were giving your pick that it's at Wrigley Field?
No, I didn't, but it is at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, it's at Wrigley.
Why are they playing on the water?
Because
Not
it's
enough
at Wrigley.
seats.
Because it's
Not
at
enough
Wrigley
seats.
Field.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a wrinkle though. Like, what if Northwestern wins 6-3 at Wrigley Field?
They can't play at the fucking women's
Like it's
soccer
like it's
stadium.
1912.
I love that field on the water.
Yeah.
My last one at nooner. Give me Navy +7 versus Tulane.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thought you were going to take Pitt plus the 10.
11.5.
Oh, okay.
That thing's shooting up.
I like that one, Navy one.
Yeah.
I love just Navy.
Okay.
Well said.
I don't have anything till
Fun football.
till 3:30.
2:30. I like Illinois at home on the money line versus Michigan State.
Okay.
I know Michigan State been playing better. I think Illinois figures out, gets a big win at home.
I didn't know if you're going to have a play on Alabama Mercer.
I would take Bama minus the 41 if
Ooh.
Nick Saban was the coach, but he's not.
Okay. You're right. He's not.
I don't think you're ever going to find me in a situation where I lay more than 30 points.
I tend to.
That's a decision I've made.
I tend to agree,
And it worked out last night.
even though I'm laying
Yeah.
28 this week.
The NIL era has eroded a bit of the willingness that I have to lay 35 points.
Legit, dude. I don't think I honestly don't know if I've ever laid over 30.
Because who are you laying it against? You were laying it against Indiana's. You were laying it against Vanderbilt's.
Now
Not the same.
Now you're doing
Those
it against Purdue.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's still bad teams out there. 3:30. I'm gonna lay the 4 with LSU
I'll join you.
at Florida.
Yep.
Hey, let's fucking little bit of pride here, Tigers.
Yep. State of football is on the line.
Florida, Billy Napier, his job's safe for another year.
And they
LSU technically could still make the fucking SEC championship.
There's nothing you love more than when you announce that a coach is staying and they fucking come out and don't fight at all. Just terrible. Yeah, I'm with you on LSU.
They probably didn't have practice that week. They
Hey, we're good, boys.
had ice cream, yeah.
Any other 3:30s for the boys?
I like Oregon State on the money line versus Air Force. I think they get a win there.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that.
Yep.
As well. I got a couple 4s. First and foremost, JMU
Yeah.
money line against Old Dominion,
Me as well.
and then another money line, a road money line.
Baylor.
Give me the Baylor Bears
Ooh.
at Morgantown.
Against our fucking boy,
Fucking Rocco Nishio.
Markio. Are you not on WVU, Bruce?
You taking Nico?
No, I'm not.
What?
I'm not. There is a Big 12 game that piques my interest, but it's later.
4 o'clock. I don't think Nebraska should be catching 9.5 versus USC. That's too many.
Okay. New OC.
Yeah, give me Nebraska.
Is Lincoln Riley going to coach there next year?
I think Lincoln Riley.
I think
He's
safe if that's what you're asking.
call me crazy.
Yeah, but is he just going to?
I think you could be looking at remember Cliff Kingsbury was 6-6 in Texas Tech, went to the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got fired.
I think you could be looking at the same thing here.
I think you could be looking at the offensive coordinator of the Bears.
Could be. That'd be sweet.
Or head coach.
That would be something.
4:15. I got Mizzou team total under 13.5 against South Carolina. My only worry is South Carolina up 40 to fucking 7 and they don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I love South Carolina. I don't want. Now I should have just taken South Carolina if I'm.
Who did they lose to at College Game Day?
LSU.
Fuck, that sucked. They had him quarterback got
They
hurt.
should have won.
Yeah. That was a heartbreaker.
I got just a question on a 3:30 here.
Go on.
Spit it.
How is Bill O'Brien going to win a bowl game with the shit he's got going on?
You mean
Tommy
Tommy
Castellano
Castellano?
I tell you what.
hitting the portal in the middle of the season.
I wouldn't mind seeing Castellanos at the U next year.
Okay.
I like Tommy.
Okay.
I think he can play.
I'm going to think of a real good school for him to go to. I can promise you that.
Probably Notre Dame.
That'd be cool. You know that since 2022, Notre Dame is the best against the spread college football team in the nation,
Quietly
Wow.
just taking care of business.
with outright losses as like a minus 28 favorite
that's-
4 times.
Minus 4,000.
So when you lose, it's the grossest loss you've ever seen.
They
At
will lay
least,
the
at
egg.
least you know it's fucking over early.
Yeah, true.
I don't have anything till 7:30.
6. Rutgers getting 6 versus Maryland. Rutgers still those boys still
I
fighting.
did have the Rutgers +6 written down.
Yep, they're still fighting.
I got 2 sevens.
Okay.
I got 1
Spit it.
I got Boise State minus the 13.5, and then I got Arizona State
Yep.
plus 8.5 at Kansas. I just don't know why they're
K-State.
plus
K-State.
8. Oh, K-State.
Yeah.
Same fucking thing.
I'll join you on that one. I like Arizona State.
You guys are on Arizona State there?
Yeah.
Fucking
Man,
Scatterbo's
I'm
back.
coming out of my shell. This is one of 2 picks. It's not my big one. But I like Kansas State.
All right.
Off the bye, off a gross loss. Pound the rock, stop the run. Sun Devils run it a lot.
They do.
I think that's a tough spot.
Okay.
7:30.
7:30.
Oregon minus 14.
I will take Oregon minus 14.
Yeah, this ain't.
Who do they have?
It's
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. This
There
is.
it
Oh, yeah.
At
When's
Wisconsin.
Fickle going to turn that thing around?
I don't know.
They look good for a bit of the start of the year.
I think their Big Ten wins are Purdue, Northwestern, and Rutgers.
Nobody's
Jesus
gonna.
Christ,
I don't think
that's
anybody's
bad.
stopping this Oregon wagon right now. Got nothing till 10:15. It's the biggest trap of all time, but I'm all over it.
I'm on that too.
The other one at 7:30.
I got a 5-star on it.
At 7:30.
Yes.
Give me Georgia team total under 29.5.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
What are they laying?
10 and a half.
10?
Yep. I'm on Tennessee plus 10 and a half.
I don't understand.
10.5's too fucking many points.
How did they just scored 10 against Ole Miss?
Amalivas in,
Tennessee's defense is very
They're
severe.
physical. man.
Amalivas in
Tennessee's
the
physical.
concussion protocol, but he's going to play. This line's going to close at 7.
He is. I mean, I think the line is already where it's at because Hype already said like, hey, he's
Yeah, he's
good.
confident he's going to go. But like, what? So you don't think this line's going to move three points
Maybe.
when he's good to go?
maybe yeah.
It has to, I think,
I don't understand how
because it was 10 and a half before the news got announced this week.
that he had a concussion.
Yeah, like it hasn't moved.
I might not.
I'll probably get down.
I
on
might
the
mortgage my
Volunteers.
home and put it on Georgia under 29 and a half.
I
Watch
mean,
back fucking just show up.
I
at
mean
30.
Tennessee could easily win 42-35.
No,
I don't think
that's
Tennessee.
not how they
I don't think
play.
That's how
Tennessee's winning
Tennessee rolls. It's not how Georgia rolls.
That's not how Tennessee rolls.
They don't.
This is how we
No.
roll. It's interesting, man. I do tend to.
Their game with
agree
Bama, they
with
won
you, Chris.
24-17.
True.
I feel like that's more of what this one will be like.
Okay.
Fuck. Can't wait to lose that one.
Nah, it'd be fine.
I'm done. What do you guys have at 10-15?
BYU moneyline versus Kansas. That line reeks to high hell.
BYU fucking play of the year.
I tell you what. I tell you what.
Hey, what?
Play of the
Jayhawks,
fucking year.
Jayhawks
Well,
are coming off a big one.
I know. I used to love the Jayhawks. They've done me not many favors this year. Last Saturday night, I got home at about 1:00 a.m. and I sat down and I watched the end of that BYU Utah game,
God.
and I just felt like that's a team I'm gonna get behind is these BYU squad. So give me them on the money line. 10-15 kickoff.
Okay.
Good on you.
Harrison Bucker just showed up on the injury report. I do not love that.
Oh fuck, he's my fantasy character.
I didn't get hurt in the kitchen. Tell you that.
Expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks.
Bucker?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
thought he was on
no.
the injury report.
No, he's Tom
Oh, that's
Pelissero.
gonna change some things.
Tom Pelissero says no go.
Man, he's so clutch.
NBA, anything? I'm not.
Dude, there's one game tonight and it sucks.
Bucker to the IR.
Uh-oh. Is that through Christmas? No.
Spencer Schrader. He was just on the Jets, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he kicked one game for the Jets.
Spence Schrader, wasn't he the running back for Mizzou last year?
Schrader does ring a bell. I got some college basketball here.
He was 2 for 2.
Oh, I forgot about college basketball. That's on me.
2 for
Yeah,
2,
you're
week 10, Schrader.
New Orleans Linwood is already tipped off, so I apologize for that. Eastern Michigan +3 versus IUPUI. Nichols +7.5 versus Northern Kentucky. South Dakota State on the money line versus Northern Colorado. Arizona State catching 5.5 versus Grand Canyon. I think the Sun Devils can fucking win that game. The classic going back here. Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Okay.
+6.5 versus New Mexico State. And Northern Arizona getting 6.5 versus Pacific. Love dog.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
I love those Sun Devils +5.5
Yeah.
tonight as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little getting a little too obvious, but let's just see how it goes. You know, it's early in the season. Maybe the books are kind of sleeping on
The
one.
line hasn't moved, which I love, because every line that moved yesterday in the other direction, the other team actually ended up winning.
Gotcha. So a
it's
little
kinda-
rat poison.
Yeah, it kind of feels like college basketball right now is just a bunch of people hopping on a bunch of shit.
I like the Mavericks -8.5 in
Ooh.
a chilly Utah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Skates.
You say Utah?
Utah, give me 2 Utah
Interesting.
teams.
Interesting that you mentioned Utah
How's the hockey club doing?
because
Go,
the club
go.
who we bet against last night. Tony, if I were to tell you a hypothetical situation in which the Carolina Hurricanes, one of the best teams in the entire league,
Just dominate the Penguins?
yeah, and most of the teams they play, were to go play the Utah Hockey Club and were to be given 6 power plays in that game. The Utah Hockey Club was given 1. What do you think would happen?
Assume the Caniacs, who have a good power play.
Yeah, very good.
Is that power play still led by the bearded wonder?
Yeah, he's out there, but Marty Natchez is the guy right now. He's up there.
I'd assume they would have won.
Marty.
Yeah, they didn't. They gave up 3 goals in 2 minutes and 32 seconds to lose 4-1 in a fucking joke. We were back from the dead, and now we're dead again.
Go club, go.
Go club, go!
What do you
Also,
say?
Tony, if I were to tell you that the greatest goal scorer of this generation, the second greatest goal scorer of all time, was left alone, wide open in the slot in overtime.
Kenny Malkin.
Alex Ovechkin teed up for a fucking clap bomb to win the game. What would you say was going to happen?
You tell me.
Stonewall Jackson.
You tell me Ovi and Malkin both choked at overtime last night.
Are you suggesting that Ovi would fire the puck into the goalie's pad and that the rebound would kick down the other end of the ice to a John Tavares all alone on a breakaway to end the game? Yeah, that's what happened.
That's awesome.
Is
I didn't see that on Sports
Hallebuck getting the night off for the Jets?
He is getting the night off, so we're not taking the Jets. We're taking Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
I lost a bet last night where a professional NBA player who shoots 90% from the free throw line was at the free throw line with 2 shots to win the game. Didn't hit those free throws, then went to overtime, and they didn't cover 6.5 because they lost by 7.
I believe it. It was that kind of night. Those kinds of things were happening.
It was kind of
everywhere.
spooky. It was a spooky night.
Didn't care for it.
With the rain. It
As
was
Gump
spooky.
mentioned, no Connor Hellebuck, Eric Comrie, goofy son of a bitch, but I like him. And the Winnipeg Jets go into Tampa. Winnipeg obviously on this incredible win streak. Tampa was slumping, but they've had a week off. They haven't played since last Thursday. And they were on a 4-game losing streak going into that. So, this just feels like one of those things where like Tampa shouldn't win, but somehow they're favored here. I'm going to take Tampa on home ice.
Das Bolts.
Cody Rhodes is guest picker on game day.
Really?
Oreos.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Wow.
No, that was not even
That
close.
was
It's in the realm.
that boy Mitt.
It's kind of like your impressions. Like it was
Yeah,
vaguely
it's in the realm.
reminiscent. But
Is how I pronounce names as
Yeah.
well.
Philly and Ottawa, no thanks. Philly, though, I considered going plus 1.5 here because they've earned a point in 3 straight games. They're not playing terrible. They're just playing really good teams, and Ottawa is playing good hockey right now. San Jose and Bruce's Broadway Blue Shirts, no thanks.
What? The hungry Sharks?
Are you scared, though, Bruce? Is the Bruce
I
Brown
would
Bowl
be
here
worried.
in MSG?
No, off a loss. I expect my Rags to get right here. What are they laying? Minus 330.
Minus 440.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Plus 340 for the hungry Sharks.
Talking about get right, we got a revenge game here. New Jersey beat Florida the other night. Now it is Florida's turn. I will take Florida on home ice with Big Bob in net. Spencer Knight was in net for them last game. Bob, the better goalie right now. I will take Florida. St. Louis and Buffalo, both these teams battling injuries. No thank you. Anything there for Gumps? Nope, didn't think so. Gumps, Boston
Ooh.
at Texas Hockey.
Whoa. Bees stink, right?
They're starting to turn it around.
Yeah, they've
Texas hockey.
won 4 of their last 6.
Fucking flying though right now.
Yeah, I'm going to take Boston. I like the value. I think Texas Hockey is the much better team. So let me be clear.
Be clear.
This is a situation where the Dogs are finding a way to win. And I like Boston figuring it out a little bit. They're putting some things together. Texas Hockey, while they've been winning, it's been...
That's what we do.
Yeah, it's been a little...
That's what we do.
right? It's been a little... Outside of that Penguins
That's what we
thrashing, it's
do.
been a little...
Who's in that? Wedgewall?
Otter. Wedgewell's on
Otter
the
and
Preds
Swayman.
now. Just to circle back, I like the hungry Sharks plus 2.5 at minus 140. At the
Okay.
Garden.
Okay.
That feels
respect
good.
that, yeah.
Feels good. 2.5 feels pretty safe.
Good luck.
The hungry Sharks.
Okay.
Another one's pretty lopsided. Minnesota at home against Montreal. Montreal 1-5-1 in their last 7. Minnesota, this is the first home game in 9 days for the Wild. They played 10 of their 15 so far on the road. Give me the Wild 60-minute money line at home. And then going up north, I will take the Edmonton Oilers at home against the Nashville Predators.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I got.
I fancy the Cougars on the 60 against the Islanders at home. And are the Kraken been shit or no?
It's a mixed
Tony,
bag
have
with
you
the
not-
Kraken.
Are you not
Where are they
keeping up
playing?
with the Kraken?
Where are they playing?
They're at home against the Blackhawks.
Chicago is a if they were in
Boom.
Chicago, they would do the crack.
Yeah.
For sure.
Have you not been following the crowd?
No, I've been more of a fucking Go Club Go guy.
Should we
this
get
year.
Bill in
So-
here with his Billy tubes?
Please don't.
The crack.
Should we get the Billy tubes?
The Kraken have
Kraken
won
jar?
2 in a row, but in their last 10, they're 3-6-1.
What are the Hawks?
Crack legal in Seattle.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
shit.
naturally. Chicago
Everything
is
is.
4-6 in their last 10.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Little battle there. Right on.
Nate, you want to send us out of here? Nick, you have to stay since you're in here. You
Okay.
have to do the wise words.
Yep. Nick, go club, go.
Go club, go.
And Tony, I have some for you.
Just for me.
Tony. Football doesn't build character; it reveals it. Marv Levy.
Marv Levy. But
Levy certainly does build character as well.
Marv. Baby Marv.
Disrespect Marv like that.
one of the greatest
Go
coaches
club,
of all time.
go.
Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Dahn!